Portugal Corner.
This week we're having fun with auto-tune.
About to take a shot of Amaro.
I gotta drink the rest of my sumo.
Just ate some chicken from the shooter skater.
5 stars.
Rate and subscribe.
Dude.
I don't know how to sing, and I'm scared to sing. For the intro, when's this song gonna kick in?
And once again, we plan nothing for the intro.
This is a sort of a plan.
Welcome to the Portugal Corner, the podcast where we talk about all things Portuguese soccer, the good, the bad, and the funny. This is episode 139. I am Evan.
Patrick.
Justin.
Grease.
All right, what's poppin'?
Just chilling, just doing a little auto-tune stuff.
Nice. We ate some chicken. It's Portuguese chicken to start the week. That was nice. From Churrasqueira San Miguel up in the north side of Toronto. Yeah, what'd you guys think of that chicken?
Good chicken.
Good chicken.
Yes.
Good rice. It was smoked rice.
I don't understand how that works.
It has smoky
They
flavor.
smoked the rice. They tried to smoke us out.
Smoky rice. Potatoes were good. Yeah, had a bit of a kick.
Potatoes were soaked in flavor.
Very disappointed with the amount of sauce.
Yeah, weak on the sauce.
Weak sauce.
And I don't know, the dark meat pieces, not that great.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
We're ripping this place. I thought it was a good meal, guys.
6.5 out of 10, I give
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
man.
Not bad. They had the family meal. They said you can take 4 cans. I went for the sumo. They said you can't take sumo, only regular pop.
It's a premium pop. I mean,
yeah.
have you ever tasted a glorious sumo? It's
Yeah,
Out of this
brother,
world.
I bought a whole bottle.
a cut above.
Yeah. But I did the offer. I said, hey, can I take 2 sumo cans instead of 4 regular pops? They said, no deal.
Again,
It's a premium.
it's a premium
soda.
pop.
Premium soda.
It costs almost twice as much as a regular pop.
Well, that's why I said 2 instead of 4. Anyways, it was a pretty good overall meal. I rate them. They're nice people.
All right.
Nice little shop. Had good parking.
If you're up in that part of
Weston.
town,
Weston and
the one to go to.
401.
Western Foot of Wound.
Yeah. Kick him out. And if you want us to review your chicken, let us know.
We'll come buy it.
Yeah. All right.
That is not a sumo.
March 8 was International Women's Day. So that was nice.
Nice.
yep.
Congratulations to
What do
them.
you want me to say about that?
I don't know. 3 years ago, Porto introduced their lady mascot
Ooh.
because they're very advanced in the world of mascots.
We'll have a women's mascot, but not a women's team.
Yeah,
We've represented you. You see yourself here. It's a
That doesn't
pink
look like anyone.
dragon. That looks like
Pink dragon lady.
She's got lipstick. Are they gonna have a pink? Are they gonna have like a little child? You think like a little purple child?
Oh,
hey,
start
the
a family.
mascots don't fuck. Okay.
I mean,
You tell me
I've
that
seen
now.
some websites, and they certainly do. I think the Benfica Buff Eagle can take both of these guys.
Ooh. In a 3-way?
Tag team?
Yeah, it's getting weird. Anyways, Figo Corner.
Oh, Figo Corner?
Figo
Yeah.
Corner?
He was in one of his favorite things to do is Legends match.
He still looks good, so
Yeah.
likes running out there, make some money too.
Make some money, hang out with some old pals, I guess, and he put
Full old inter-squatters out there. It was cool.
he put two in.
Dang.
Yeah, nice goal too.
Yeah, a couple
Yeah, I saw
nice
the
goals.
lineup. Who's out there? Saw Maicon out there. Zanetti's always out there. Schneider was there.
Yeah.
Who's
Ooh,
that guy
how's
with
Schneider looking? He was a
Stankovic.
pretty fat guy.
Schneider's always a hefty boy.
I don't know. I don't think he's done. I haven't seen him do one with Inter yet. Like I've definitely seen a Real Madrid one. I don't think he'll ever be asked to do a Barcelona one. But
Nope.
I haven't seen him on an Inter one, so that was cool for to see him. Also, other news: Mourinho was at the Joshua fight.
He was out and about this weekend. He
And
was everywhere.
He posted a great shot, like a really nice video of the knockout.
He was
I don't know if that was
ringside.
I don't know if that was him filming it though, but
Did you get the coverage of the knockout? Airdrop me the airdrop the video to me.
After Joshua knocked him out, he shook his hand.
that's
Shook
amazing.
Mourinho's hand.
That's incredible.
This is the special hand. He was at some other event. He walked a trophy out somewhere, and
Riyadh.
Totti was with him too. I don't know what that was for.
Yeah,
I think it was
Tot-
Egypt, actually.
Oh, was it Egypt?
is it- yeah, Egypt. Something to
Totti
do
was
there.
on one side and
The
Ronaldo.
Undertaker.
Brazilian Ronaldo on the other.
Yeah, yeah.
The Undertaker wasn't far behind.
But yeah, so that was happening. Mourinho's keeping busy. God forbid he stays home.
Hey, every Portuguese dad's like that, you know? It's like they can't just sit around. They got to go do something.
Yeah.
Productive or not productive, they can't sit around all day.
Hey, those countries that are saying, "Hey, come for the appearance fee is don't worry, it's not free."
Yeah.
No, I know.
They're
Yeah.
working.
He's having fun, making money.
When it'd be great to just someone pays you just to be at somewhere.
Yeah.
Just show up, hang out.
Just be present. All you got to do is be present.
That's the whole first episode of this season of Curb.
Oh,
Larry gets paid to go to a party. It's good.
Spoilers. This guy with the fucking spoilers all the time.
We're like 5 episodes in. You haven't watched
You're
it yet?
5 episodes in.
There's 5
I'm not.
Oh, dude, you gotta catch up. It's out there.
I know.
There's a certain amount of time. You gotta watch.
Busy schedule. Haven't got to it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if I wanted to wait till it's all done, binge the whole thing?
Yeah.
Curb's not a binge.
Don't tell me what's binging. It wasn't.
Bingy.
Curb's a binge.
Curb's a
You can
binge.
binge Curb.
The Oscars were yesterday. And I don't know, maybe we can get more into that on Patreon.
Spoil away with the Oscars. Go ahead.
I don't know. The only interesting thing was John Cena came out naked.
That was a
don't
funny
think-
bit. I
I
like
don't
that.
think that was
Good bit.
interesting.
You don't think that was interesting?
No.
Okay.
Naked Men? You see Naked Men all the time. That's what it is.
Seen it, been there, done that.
All right. Well, let's smash this tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
And then let's get into the soccer.
You guys are such suckers for still having to drink. Why are you putting yourselves through this?
I love this.
Oh,
It's nice. An aperitif. Digestif.
Delicious.
Oh boy.
I'm having a wine from the winery that I work at,
Okay.
and it's funky. It's kind of weird.
And what do you give it? 6.5? You gonna shout him out?
I can't. I mean,
It's okay.
Hey,
Not bad.
no number review on this one. Just
Oh.
it's nice.
It's good.
That's bon.
That's boom. Okay, into the Portuguese soccer. Let's do it, boys. The Lions Den. Sporting face Atalanta on a 1-1 draw at the Alvalade on Wednesday. And in Europa League, they keep playing them. Paulinho opens the scoring early, and the game is equalized by Scamacca before the end of the first. So, yeah, they're old rivals there. They keep playing them. Haven't beat them yet this year, though. So maybe they're saving it for the last encounter.
Yeah, they had the home game first, much like Benfica. Were able to tie. Atalanta got that away goal, but that don't matter no more. So who cares?
Yep.
1-1. All to play for in the second leg.
Go to Italy, win 1-0. We do well in Italy.
You just gotta win.
Portuguese. Yeah.
Not historically, but
On the weekend, Geny and the Scandinavians put down the Spanish Armada 3-0. Geny blasts an IBBCB stonk. Break the hearts of the Aroucans everywhere.
IBBCB?
what's
Can
an
you-
IBBCB?
Can you please explain for the
In
new
the box
listeners?
blast cheese bar. Come on, guys. It's simple math.
IBBCB.
Just keep cutting things down.
What can it be? IBB with cheese?
IBB with cheese. I like that. But yeah, they look great. They put down the Armada. The Armada's been flying, and they didn't get shit on them.
Yeah, I thought the Spanish Armada would put up a better fight.
Right?
I mean, it was
They
1-0
look good,
for the
though.
majority of the game.
Let's not forget how terrible that fucking pitch is.
That was I noticed that watching the highlights. I was like, that was pretty bad.
That's because an Armada just ran through it.
Right. It's the cow farm.
They run through it every week.
But Gyökeres had a couple of opportunities that he missed, which was odd for him. It wasn't super clinical, but the goalie made a couple nice saves.
Yeah, he should have had a hat trick that game easily, but good saves on the goalie's part. Nice to see Geny stepping up. And Hjulmjaland scored the last goal of the game, set up by Gyökeres.
Yeah, unsung hero. I mean, I'm sure the Sportingistas are singing his praises all the time, but kind of Gyökeres gets all the headlines. Hjulmjaland, big addition. This guy is playing really well.
I think they'll do like a Geny and the Jets, kind of like a Benny and the Jets, kind of.
Yeah,
you want to do that?
We can do that.
Do it right now.
Jenny! Bring back the auto tune, please.
Alrighty.
Geny and the Jets.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do.
Thank you, Justin.
Looking good there. Benfica, the Eagles' Nest. The Birds take on Fabio Silva's Rangers this week. Schmidt still rocked from the weekend. They tied 2-2 with the Scots. Fabio Silva puts a ball in the box, and he finds a teammate. I don't know who scored it. It was a little bit of a chippy ball. Probably hit some guys along the way, but it's kind of an assist. It's close.
He gets the assist, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone, all the Benfica defenders just standing still. It goes right through everyone.
Yep.
I don't even know how that happened.
That wasn't good. It was the first game after the 5-0 loss. So you want some kind of like response. You want definitely a good performance.
They did. First 10 minutes, they were really playing well. They showed the fans that they're serious. And the fans gave it up to them when they were playing well in the first 10 minutes.
That's good.
So you guys got away with a Di Maria penalty and then an own goal by the Rangers.
An extremely cheeky Di Maria penalty, I must say.
Yes.
He did like a little skip and then
Cheeked it up. But that Rangers' own goal was atrocious. No one was around that guy, and he just popped it into his own net.
It was a dangerous ball by Di Maria. He put it right in a really
Good ball,
tough
yeah.
spot for them, and the defender had to make a play, and it played it right into his own net.
You guys got to go to the Ebrox.
Yeah, so similar situation as
Going to be hard.
Sporting.
I think the Ebrox rocks a lot harder than wherever Scamacca and the Italians play, though.
Atalanta.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Can't spell
Ebrox.
rocks without Ebrox.
Exactly.
Ebrox still rocks.
It'll be tough. But you know what? I think we have the quality. I think we can do it. I think we're gonna do it.
You guys probably should have scored like 4 goals that game. I don't know who was sleeping. Arthur Cabral.
Cabral had that chance where he just flubbed it right to the goalie.
That he did.
Crazy.
It seems like Benfica's waking up, though. You know, they're shaking off the cobwebs from last week. Climbing out of it.
The thing
2-2, not
you have
bad.
to do after that 5-0 game is just like you gotta forget about that. I mean, every game you have to forget about the last one. It's the next game, right? Like even if we had won 5-0, you have to forget about that. You have
On to
you have
the
play
next one.
the next team, right? So, a 2-2, we would have liked to win it, but 2-2 is,
Not the worst.
You go into the Ibrox fresh. It's a 0-0.
yeah,
Slate
exactly.
is wiped clean.
Clean slate.
Just go win the game.
And fuck the Jews. We're Catholic here. We hate them, right?
That's right. That's right. We're Celtic all the way.
Yeah.
What about Fabio Silva with his crazy back tattoos? This is going around. He's got an angel and then also a bunch of gambling shit. Porto dragon. Then says the sky is the limit. And I don't know who those players are supposed to be, but it looks like he's got something happening at the bottom.
Something kind of like maybe lost in translation, like the sky is the limit. What the hell does that even mean? Like, I mean, I guess it's that I can go up to the sky, but then that's it. You gotta stop there. That's it.
That's
What?
the
You
ceiling.
can't go higher than that.
Space is the limit.
Space is the limit. There is no limit.
Yeah, space is infinite.
There are galaxies, okay?
Yes.
I don't know. For him, the sky's the limit. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, a lot of tattoos for a young kid, though. Full back done
He
already.
makes a lot of money.
I guess so.
Is that Jesus?
No, I think it's just an angel.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's going to meet her in the sky one day.
He sees Otamendi, he sees Richarlison. He's like, wow, what awesome European or sort of South American back tattoos. I want my own. And he, it's not as cringy, but decent.
I mean, you got the cards and dice and poker chips beside an angel. I'm just like, wow, it just looks tacky.
The sky's the limit looks like it belongs on like a metal band poster. Like that's
Yeah.
a band he follows.
It looks like Joker writing.
Yeah.
A little bit. And then I like the shout out to the Porto Dragon. I like he's got that there. Anyways, Benfica on the weekends. They unload all their frustrations on Estoril. Cockcho opens up the scoring, followed by Marcus Leonardo and Thiago Gouveia. Rodrigo Gomes would send a single goal the other way. Schmidt learns to play his players in their actual positions after a week of disaster class management. What say you?
Very different lineup than we're used to. He benched Rafa and Di Maria, I'm guessing, to save them for Rangers.
For the Brox?
Yeah. And it took some getting used to the lineup in the beginning of the game. They weren't doing so well. But once they got in their groove, got Cockshoe going,
Yeah.
give him that nice pass, he hits it in.
That's where he wants the ball. He he scored a goal like that earlier in the season.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
wants it right there.
He likes that. Yeah.
Cockchu promoted up, João Mario demoted down to defensive mid.
Look,
Yeah,
I think
that's
we
where
got.
he belongs to.
I think Kokshu. I mean, so it's an interesting thing because it's like, okay, Kokshu. He wants him to play behind the striker, a little bit more advanced, in a kind of like center attacking role, and then he's got like Rafa usually behind the striker. So how are you gonna play those two players at the same time? I don't know. Schmidt's gonna have to figure that out. But
I think you just go with Cockshoe.
Yeah.
I think he's a
no,
better.
Rafa was our player of February. He was the best player on the team.
Put Rafa somewhere else. Put him on the left wing or something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't want to play Rafa on the wing, but
Now you got Gouveia up there. He's scoring,
Yeah, Gouveia looked good.
looking
Goal
good.
assist.
Starting the Brazilians again. He gave up on the Scandinavian boy.
I think Leonardo's the way to go now. Just keep playing him.
yeah,
Start him.
he's got like a instinct. Like he on that cross, he knew where to be. That guy found him, taps it in. He scored a bunch of goals like that, like point blank range, like right in front of the net.
Yeah, good movement, good finishing.
It's never pretty, but gets the job done.
Yeah.
You know, once Kokshu scored 1-0, and then Estoril comes right back. They score, and I thought, oh no, this is not going to be one of
We
those
have a
days,
tough
is
time
it?
with Estoril. They knocked us out of the League Cup. They like run our shit with Guillotin and Rodrigo Gomes.
Yeah,
Those
Estoril
guys
are a
great.
big team. I don't know if you guys heard about them.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I was worried.
They're giant
No, yeah, they
killers.
give us a hard time.
But you know, I didn't even have to worry that long. Right before the end of the first half, boom, they take the lead again, and then right when the beginning of the second half, game's killed. So
Yeah, we took care of that.
that's a
Not too
good
bad,
that's
yeah.
a good performance.
Rodrigo Gomes in the box blast. I'll give it to him.
Yeah, and that was partly Trubin's fault. He just kind of hit it towards him.
Yeah, he made the initial save though.
Yeah.
you know,
And he made some great saves otherwise, like saved us a few times. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
he always does.
Trubin. And then I just want to make one more point about this team. The goal was also kind of like Ball didn't look very good on it, and I don't think Ball's playing very well. I mean,
Oh,
they gave
no.
him a 7.5 on the sofa score, was it, or whatever? But I don't know, he's struggling.
Yeah, he
Got
has been
84
struggling.
minutes in.
And we got to see Rollheiser at the end. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
He did some stuff. He looked all right. Got to get more used to it.
You know what else I like seeing? Antonio Silva and Tomas Aroujo both playing.
The Rougeau was good.
Center
Yeah.
backs. That's great.
Yeah, because that other guy is a fucking vandal. He's a miscreant. That Otamendi.
I think Aroujo's ready.
Yeah.
I kind of want to move on from Otamendi, and we have him for another season too.
I
Okay,
know.
so Champions League coming up or Europa League. You want to see him, Otamendi, or you want to see Aroujo?
Yeah, I think
Ooh, tough question.
That's
Otamendi
tough.
experience against Scotland too, like a tough physical team. I think Otamendi, but I think going forward, like against Sporting, like if we have to face Gyökeres again, like I want Silva and Aroujo there.
Maybe, yeah.
You know,
Do you want a goon or a talent? Because Otamendi's just a goon.
Otamendi's not just a goon, man.
a goon.
Otamendi's class. You like him when he showed you his armband,
Yeah,
when he showed
fuck.
Porto his armband because he's
I like,
Benfica.
like when the ref showed him a fucking red card last week. That's what I like.
World Cup winner, brother.
These guys can go back and forth all day.
Yep.
I want to say again, you know, some people were calling for Schmidt's head and everything like that after the Porto game. And look, what are we going to do? Switch like now
No.
at the end of the season?
No,
like,
yeah.
let him finish. He knows what he just won us a title last year, you know?
Yeah, I say hole up. Let him cook.
Exactly. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah.
Now,
At the
if they
same-
go and lose 10 straight games, sure, but
He's not.
Yeah, it's not a disaster
He's
at all.
not going to win the season.
Well,
he might.
I don't know. I think he will.
He might win a trophy. I think Yamarim's taking the season. I'd like.
There's still
Sporting.
time, Evan.
I know there's
still
time, but like
I still believe.
yeah, I still believe too. And look,
Night
Sporting
King.
does look unbeatable, but they still have to play Porto and
And Benfica, they have to play.
Benfica. And we're in every competition. We're in the Taça. We're in the Europa League. We're in the league. So
Yep.
we're doing okay.
So you guys are going to be tired and
Take
spare.
your hand off the panic button, all Benfiquistas. Just take it easy.
Let me put you one scenario. Next game, something happens. Gyökeres down, injured, out for the rest of the season.
Ay Dios míos.
Boom. I'm
They
not
could
wishing. I'm
struggle,
not
yeah.
wishing that evil upon anybody. I'm just saying, let's be real here. Anything can happen.
It's mid-March.
Yeah.
Season ends in May.
I think we need to hire a witch doctor to get that going.
Oh,
What do you guys say the state of the Portuguese league is right now without Gyökeres? I feel like the value of the league, like the whole anticipation that's building up to like who's gonna win is all like on the shoulders of this man. If he's out for the rest of the season, I feel like it just becomes so boring.
Well, look, he's not. He's not,
boring.
and he's
I know he's not. I'm not wishing that evil on him, and I never would. I want this to remain interesting. We're building.
I don't think there's any pressure on him at all. The pressure's on the coach. And yeah, I mean, obviously he's a talented player, but like if he goes down, you got to know how to work around that. That every coach deals with that.
You rely on Paulinho.
Yeah.
We'll see where that goes.
Chris just threw out a hypothetical. Everyone's healthy over there on that side. They look like they're going to be pretty tough to beat. But even if he finishes the season, they could slip up. He's had like 3 chances in the last game. He didn't score. So
He scored one of them.
he scored one of them, of course.
I think they'll slip up. That Famalicão game, just wait. I'm waiting for it.
That announcer's going to get in their head. Benfica, Leonardo, and Neres both start. And then the Turtle Boys. Good stuff. We need to get Cabral in there, make that a threesome.
Yeah, I love the Gouveia goal. He just like took a little bit of space, slapped it right across the goal, in. Like that is clinical. That was sick.
Yeah. I like him a lot. I would like to see him get more minutes.
It's tough, man. Wing is tough. We got Di Maria also on the wing. We just said you could move Rafa to the wing, and then João Mario also plays the wing very nicely as well, right?
Auschnitz too, yeah.
Well, that guy just shouldn't be there. Hey.
So Gouveia is your man of the match?
Yeah, I'll give it to Gouveia.
Give it to the kid.
Because you'll never give it to Kokshu.
I'll give it to Gouveia.
All right, Dragon's Lair, Porto. Continue to sharpen their teeth before their upcoming clash with Arsenal. They trounced Portimonense 3-0 on Friday. Nico, Galeno, and Pep on the score sheet. Nico continues to flourish as a creative spark in this midfield. Loving this. Danny Loader also jumps in as the first substitute striker. I like that choice, going for the youth instead of Tony Martinez. Yeah, great game. Nice, easy win, 3-0. 3 goals. All the teams, big three goals.
Big 3 goals.
It's a triple banger.
Yeah, it is. How about this take, guys? Pep is the new Otavio, and Otavio is the future Pep.
Ooh.
They'll switch.
Fun little wordplay, yeah. And yeah, I agree. You're right.
That's nice. I was actually honestly thinking about Saudi Otavio. I was like, what? And
That's what I'm saying. The Brazilian Pepe.
Yeah.
He's the new Otavio that left, and then Otavio on defense.
Yes.
Is the new Pep.
Yes.
In the back line.
That's right.
Do you want him to explain it to you again?
No, 'cause I was also thinking that Otavio would come back to Porto, and then we'd have to deal with that little fucker again.
Maybe he will, yeah. I wouldn't
And
be
I don't
surprised.
I
want
would
him to.
love him to come back.
Double Otavios?
Yeah. Other than that, I'm loving the new Chico Nico connections. That's beautiful.
Fun to say, even more fun to watch.
Beautiful. He's popping balls into him, getting shots off. Yeah, I think this midfield is set. Varela, Nico, and Pepe. Pepe's got magic, man. He had a nice breakaway. He chipped the goalie, hit the crossbar. But what are you gonna do?
So he found his perfect lineup for the rest of the season?
I think so. I think we're locked in.
Do you think if
Galeno,
he had,
Chico?
you think if he
Going
had
on a run?
started this lineup at the beginning of the season, you guys would be in a better position?
I think that Nico had to pay his penance to Sergio Conceição before.
What if there was no penance?
Well, then I don't know. Then he wouldn't be the man he is today. He had to do military service. He had to shave his head. He had to get deliced. He had to do the whole rounds.
Yeah.
Deloused.
Lice. They gave him the shampoo. They sent him home and gave him the lice shampoo.
Maybe that's why he shaved his head.
Yeah, maybe. You're right.
Tough little break for Eustachio, but he'll
Yeah.
still get his opportunities. They want to lock down a game and stuff. They're going to throw him in there.
I think his the strength of Eustachio will come in whenever we need to lock a game down, and it's just like, hey, no one's getting through.
Yeah.
He adds that extra bit of defense in the midfield, whereas Nico moves forward a bit more.
In case we're laughing, or in case you don't know why we're laughing, which you don't, is that Chris took a sip of this wine and was disgusted and then
Cringe.
poured his Coca-Cola Classic into it to fix it.
Crazy
Still
move.
disgusted.
How is it with the Coke?
Much better.
I want to try some of that.
I don't want Coke wine.
It's real easy.
Actually, I like Pepsi. Patrick, give me a hit of that Pepsi.
Go ahead.
Shut up.
You know the difference between Coke and Pepsi.
Yeah,
I prefer Pepsi.
It's gassier. I
I
think.
guess this is a Porto Benfica.
that's right. Blue and red. He likes the blue can.
Oh.
I'm a Coke man.
So Galeno's on fire.
Galeno
Nice
was on
goal.
fire. Yeah, rocked that in, top of the box, curled in, similar to that Arsenal goal last week.
Yeah.
A little lower on the ground, though.
Arsenal got to watch out for him again.
I think he set up the goal for Nico, too. He, laid it off for him, and Nico one timed it in to start the scoring. But, yeah, tomorrow or today, whenever you're listening, maybe it was yesterday, Porto Arsenal. What are we feeling? At the Emirates.
I think Arsenal's going to win.
Yeah, I think so too.
God damn it.
Thierry Henry is very confident as well. I don't know if you've seen all his interviews,
That
but
guy's retired. What is he going to do?
Arsenal's been cooking.
Yeah.
Porto's been cooking, but Arsenal's been cooking more.
I don't know. We'll see.
They have. It was really weird when they lost to Porto because even at that time they were cooking.
Mm.
But
Not that day. Porto was cooking all over
So
them.
what do you think Sergio's strategy will be? Just defense?
Yeah, I think it's going to be lock it down.
Lock it down.
I think, but it's then you'll get into the anti-Jogo. And when you're playing anti-Jogo against a team of Arsenal's caliber, there's a lot more room for leaks.
Yeah.
It's harder to
They'll
play
put the
defense.
pressure.
they're
for
gonna
90
try.
minutes.
They're gonna play on the counter though, and they got Galeno, who's kind of a weapon on the counter.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So that's what they're gonna use. But I mean, it depends if they can get that first goal.
Yeah, Galeno and Evan Nielsen both have been killing it in Europe. Gonna have to rely heavily on them. Praying Varela can just score from half. That would be great. Great 2 years in a row. Just Arsenal embarrassed by Portuguese teams.
What are the chances Arsenal lets in another goal from half in a Champions League game?
That'd be hilarious, yeah.
Oh, last year was Europa.
Oh yeah, true.
Don't give them that much
Still
credit.
European competition,
Yeah, everything on the line.
yeah, be hilarious if it happened.
Would be.
What a great goal though. I mean, I got to give it up. Now that we mention it, I love that goal. I know it's Sporting, but Pedro Gonçalves. I love a half. I love a half goal.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff there.
I thought he was Danny Namaso now.
Danny Namaso, Danny Loader. I don't know.
Question
thing.
for you, Justin. What do you think's nicer, a hole in one in golf or a goal from half in soccer?
Oh,
Definitely not golf.
Hey, they're almost equally as hard.
I think a goal from half, and unless the hole in one is like a dunk. You know when it dunks,
Yeah,
that's nicer.
very
It's
rare.
such a small hole.
Yeah,
It's a small ball.
but there's hundreds of players, multiple par threes.
I think a crazy eagle chip is really, really nice.
The thing about the soccer goal is that you also make the goalie look like an idiot because he jumps and he flails and sometimes he falls in the net. And That's all. That's perfect. That's
He
beautiful.
fingertips it almost.
Yeah.
Embarrass him.
Yeah, you're not embarrassing anything on the golf
It's
course.
just you and some grass.
What do you think of the 4 p.m. kickoff, Evan?
Too late. This fucking time difference, man.
It's fucking you up.
Why can't we change the time to just not change this anymore?
Yeah,
I heard they want to do it next time or in the future, whenever.
They've been saying that all our lives.
They want to do a half-hour change and just leave it at that.
Whoa. And then never do it again?
Never do it again.
Well, half hour. That's going to fuck me up. I can't be on a half hour.
But then it splits the difference from the next time you change. So let's say
Yeah.
I went to a Skyline restaurant for breakfast on Sunday, and they're bored in Parkdale. Classic place. That was the most Toronto vibe.
Yes.
Fucking diner ever. I loved
Yeah.
it.
Oh, they have cocktails at nighttime.
Probably.
Yes, I've been there.
Cocktails all the time. But they're bored outside. It was hey, come in for breakfast and see our servers on one less hour of sleep. And I thought that was funny.
Got you with the marketing.
Yeah.
You must have loved Jimmy Kimmel on the Oscars.
A little bit of him was okay.
Oh.
I don't watch the beginning.
He was
I didn't
okay.
watch
He was
the
okay,
intro.
yeah.
Moving on. Braga Brigade. Bonza bicycle kick ruled offside after the ref goes on mic explaining why it doesn't count. I still think it's a bullshit explanation. Not that I knew what he was saying, but you know what? I don't know. That bicycle kick looked rock solid to me.
This was bullshit. The Portugal Corner is outraged.
We are outraged. Sounds like a lot of hoopla to me.
We love a bicycle kick. We love a bonza, and all he was saying was that they decided that after reviewing it, it was offside.
Offside
so the colors
interference.
offside.
Do you know how crazy it is for him to go up and do a bicycle kick and not whack it, just place it a placed bicycle kick?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And you know what else? They stole this beautiful assist from Roger. Little Roger.
Oh, he looked great
We love
doing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's been cooking for the past couple weeks. He's mooshing.
Don't take away from little Roger.
He's trying to grow. Let him spread his wings.
This is
Bonza is offside, and then he goes in front of a player who is trying to make a play on the ball, and he kind of blocks his pass, so that player definitely doesn't win the ball, and then Braga does, so they decide that was offside. But we were thinking that. What do you think, Chris?
I'm thinking that these refs just wanted to use this new technique, and they're like, we got to find an opportunity to use it.
This is the perfect opportunity to use our new technology, little microphone.
Yeah, if we don't do it now, we'll never get a chance to do it today.
They love it. They're going to talk on the mic. They're going to do their whole stand-up set now.
I think we're the NFL now.
I frankly like that they announce and say it.
No, I do like it. I just feel like this was just not the moment to do it.
Of course.
It was so
Bullshit.
That was offside. He was blocking the guy from. He was blocking the guy
come
from
on.
making a play. He was going to win the ball.
I thought you were outraged.
I wasn't outraged, but I did like the microphone.
You like the spotlight.
I like the microphone. Maybe they can start doing some things like the NHL did. Remember when the NHL the other week, the guy was like, he's like, you're not gonna like this, but the goal was ruled no goal, and then like the fans really gave it to him.
You're not going to like this.
Now these refs are going to start having personalities and characters. They're going to start doing voices.
No personality.
Evan, you said the good, the bad, and the funny. And we're getting it, all right?
Yeah, these refs are giving it.
This is content, baby.
They better bring their fucking material next time they got to
Hey,
make a play.
You're mad about the refs getting mics? Who gave us mics? What the fuck? Why do we have these?
Chris just had him around, sitting around.
Yeah.
Why do we have a podcast?
Yeah, fair enough.
At least that guy's like,
What?
yeah, he's got a real job, you know?
When are the refs going to start a podcast?
Oh, you can't. That'd be like, you can't do that.
No. Estrela Amadora claw their way out of the bottom with a 3-1 win against Casapia. Kikash picks up 2 for the Stars, and Yuki Soma 1 for the Little House. Yeah, nice little win there for Estrela as they jump out of the bottom. Guimarães beat Famalicão through a solo goal scored by Portuguese Grealish. It's an impressive goal tally this season is turning heads at the giant eyebrow gentleman, Mr. Jota.
Good brows, yes.
Great brows. What's he have for goals now?
Great goal. He blew past that one guy, just short side, rocked it into the net. Goalie had no chance.
I love a short side goal like that.
Yeah, just as hard as he could.
So goals this season, Gyökeres obviously in first with 19. Bonza right behind him with 18. And he went away to AFCON. Why is no one talking about Bonza?
That's impressive.
And he just got this goal ripped away. He would have been tied.
Yeah, he would have had 19.
Jesus, that's why. They couldn't let him have it. It's the Sporting's year. Rafa Mujica behind him with 16 goals. Samuel Essende on Vizela with 13. Rafa Silva, Hector Hernandez, Cristo Gonzalez, Andre and Guimarães 10, Evan Nielsen with 10, and Paulinho with 9 somehow. 8 goals for Jota Silva, which for a midfielder, attacking midfielder at that, pretty good.
I'll tell you what, Jota, I mean, we have a lot of wingers. Or he's more of an attacking middle guy. Benfica's team's pretty stacked, and also I don't see him in a Benfica jersey. I either see him, I think he'd look good in a Porto or a Sporting. Now, I don't want either of them to pick up this guy because he looks like kind of a weapon, but...
I don't think he...
What does a Benfica guy look like? Andre Gomes?
The ideal beautiful Benfica player would look like Andre Gomes, I think. Maybe, George Clooney, someone like that, as our manager. But
I think Jota could replace Rafa, who's leaving.
I don't know. I just don't see him in the red.
I know what you're
You
saying.
don't see him in the jersey?
I know what you're saying, and I don't know how to defend this point.
Right.
But he doesn't seem like a Benfica player.
He does, yeah, right?
Yeah.
It'd be a bad purchase. Just wouldn't work.
I think he would work really well on Porto as like evil.
Yeah.
You think he's evil?
I think he could play evil.
He serves evil. That's for sure.
So we call him up in 2 weeks? Or whatever it is?
Hey, I'd love to see him out there.
Nah,
I think bring him along,
Yeah.
We got to start grooming these players. Grooming in the good way, of course. Put the players on Guimarães and stuff. Get them in the system.
I don't know. The team's so stacked. I feel like I want the team to almost be pretty close to what it's going to be in the summer, just so those guys can be mooshing,
That's
more,
true.
a little more.
But we also have so many injuries to play around.
Yeah, no Neto, right? He just
Nope.
got injured.
Nope. So Portuguese League Sporting still in first, ahead of Benfica by 1 point plus a game. Benfica 61 points. Porto behind them in third with 55 points, 6 points off. And then Braga in fourth with 50. Guimarães in fifth with 47. And Moreirense, the team we never talk about, is in sixth place.
Solid team. Guimarães is only 3 points behind Braga, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, you guys think they'll overtake?
No.
It's a game behind, but they're pushing.
Yes, Porto playing Vizela next week. That's a scary one. Vizela fight hard and they come back late. I feel like we're going to score 2 goals early, and then if we don't fucking shut it down, they're going to tie it.
Yeah, they're one of the worst teams
like
in the league.
second last place.
Dude, they have been fighting real hard the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, they got hard. You're right.
But yeah, you guys are playing Casa Pia. Sporting are playing Boavista. What do you think about Casa Pia?
I think we're going to crush them.
Yeah, that should be.
Piece of cake.
Yeah,
Piece of crumb cake.
I certainly hope so.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. Just a reminder, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. We're back on YouTube. If you do YouTube, take some time to leave a rating and a review. Subscribe to the YouTube. Yeah, tell your friends. Tell them you like Portuguese soccer. There's crazy guys in Toronto that talk about Portuguese soccer.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you get your rocks off.
We'll be downtown at the bars, at the cervejerias, watching the game.
Yeah, we do meet and greets.
Yeah, if you want to come hang and watch a game with us, just hit us up.
We do that like once every 3 months.
Not true. We're in the bars all the time.
Hey, summer's coming. We're going to be doing it a lot.
We might be at
That's
the
true.
TFC game. Don't be shy.
Hey. We're also on Palma Radio, online Portuguese radio station. They just launched Palma Talk, English language, Portuguese cultural podcasts 24/7. Check that channel out. I think they got an app now. Download their app.
Ooh, we're part of a little Portuguese community.
Yeah. As we said last week, they got the Sella Sound Pod on there, and they got the Benfica podcast. They're all over. They're interviewing the Portuguese kids and stuff.
Good company.
Yeah. Check out Palma.
Portuguese.
They're
kids.
big on San Jose earthquakes, too. They got a lot of people down there. They do, they call the game and everything in Portuguese.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot it was a soccer team. I was like, I want to hear about fucking earthquakes.
And then finally, we're on Patreon, exclusive content. We do an extra episode after the show. Not so soccer forward, but still creeps in. If you want to sponsor us, you want to help us out, you want to give back, sign up there. You can get an extra bit of content and, help us out with making the show.
That's kind of dark. Like, didn't a lot of people die in the earthquakes in San Francisco? Like,
And there's a team named
and
after
there's a team named after the earthquake.
San
I don't
Jose?
know.
We're the Quakes, man.
I think they got a Portuguese player out there, too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're the New York 9/11.
Yeah, that's essentially what that is, right?
Horse.
The Boston Marathon Bombing.
No.
Ooh.
Or the Boston Bombers.
We're the Tokyo Tsunamis.
The Wolves run continues. They beat Fulham 2-1.
Damn.
Mr. Semedo scores from the top of the box, but he does not get credit for it. Gets called as an own goal. And then Totti Gomes comes in as Neto gets subbed out, and he provides an assist for the goal scorer, Ryan Aitnuri.
Nice.
Yes.
Cool.
I remembered.
We heard you remembering.
Pretty good game for the Wolves, though. Good one. Jose Sa, star performance there. Great saves.
Good to see.
These
Yes.
guys are fun to watch again.
They are.
You said you said while we were watching the highlights, this is the Wolves I know and love.
Yes.
Fun,
They were.
exciting, work hard.
Great defense. Amazing saves. Remember when Jose Sa just got us out of our seats every week?
Yeah.
Not the best because then obviously he's putting in work, then they're giving away chances, but still when he comes up huge, it's nice.
They're gelling in the back. I got to say that. Their defense is coming together real nice.
Yes. And they had to put up with their old boys, Traore and maybe Jimenez. I don't know if his brain is still working, but he
He's
was out
working.
there. Iobi nabs one at the death of that game, and it was just no justice to how well they defended for the last 10, 20 minutes.
That's okay. They did the work to get themselves ahead.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
But yeah, the big one on this one was Pedro Neto taken off. The hammy. The hammy's bad.
It's a bad ham.
Bad ham.
Well, he
Spoiled him.
he Hopefully it's just like a little pull and not a tear, and he'll be back
I
soon.
think they said 1 month, right?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Month, which is I think the international break. So not going to be playing for Roberto Martinez's Portugal team. And if he doesn't play in these friendlies, I don't know where he stands in terms of getting called up for a tournament.
He could if he.
Well, they do
finishes
practice.
well.
They have training. You know, he could see how he gels, see how he mooshes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he mooshes.
He can
Maybe.
moosh.
Wait, is Moosh back, guys?
It's yeah.
Moosh is
It
always
comes and it
there.
goes.
So how is your Wolves run prediction going, Evan?
Well, I predicted Fulham to win this game. And since I'm always wrong, I kind of did Wolves won.
Okay.
What
So-
about Bournemouth next week?
Bournemouth Wolves, I said, are going to win. So they're probably going to follow this up with a loss in real life.
Damn.
So we'll see what happens there. And then Bournemouth and Villa. All righty. Liverpool and City tie 1-1. Luis Diaz misses a barrage of chances, yet the Reds overcome the 1-goal deficit through a penalty scored by McAllister.
Yeah. You guys got to the house, and I just started venting to Patrick right away about how much Luis Diaz is pissing me off.
Piss me off.
He's flubbing it.
He's flubbing,
Yeah,
man.
that
The
was
guy-
tough to watch.
And you know what? It makes me mad because there'll be like Liverpool games where they'll be up like 2-3 nothing, and then he scores a goal, and it's like, okay, well, yeah, he's getting on the score sheet. It's a stats thing again, right? The stats say he's producing, he's providing, but it's like, okay, but not when we need him, right? It's
When the
like-
game's tight.
when the game's tight, like this is a big stage, right? Like at the end of the game, he made a really nice run. It's like the 90th minute or 89th minute, and he's like running through a couple players, gets like kind of tackled up, fights through it, but it's like it didn't lead to anything. You know, when he gets a breakaway, he totally flubbed it. He had another touch in the middle where he should have just shot it one time. He didn't. He went to go for the touch and he lost it. He's in the right places, but not creating any chances.
He's a bum.
He's a freaking bum.
Oh,
Not
but
a-
yeah. Also, it's just like his final touch, like that breakaway. Like, come on, man, you just gotta hit the net.
Yeah.
Like he saw what he's trying to do. He's trying to get around the goalie, but like,
Was he doing this dog shit at Porto?
No, those were in the net every fucking time.
Yeah.
He was trying to curl it, but it didn't bend. It just went the way of like the shot.
He's like my fucking golf swing, this guy.
Just straight off the ankle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they keep the title race tight.
You know what? I gotta say, City had a lot of opportunities and
Yeah, they did.
off posts and whatever, slightly wide. So
That created character Bradley looked really good.
whoa, what are you talking about? Creating
That
character?
NPC.
Random generated character.
Yeah.
That kid's got heart, man.
Honestly, he does. He
He's
looked
good, yeah.
fucking
He's
good.
playing better than a lot of the vets out there, man.
Yeah.
He's playing better than fucking Diaz is playing.
Who was the center back? Kwanzaa? Never heard of him.
Kwanzaa, yeah, a lot of youth academy players coming up.
Yeah, so many injuries.
Yeah,
Konsa? Is that the guy from Villa? That guy's still at Villa.
no, Kwanzaa.
Oh. Kwanzaa. Happy Kwanzaa.
So who was the better buy, Chris?
Oh, Darwin
the one
or
from
Diaz?
the one from Benfica or the one from Porto? Have we ever let any team astray?
Okay.
No, all ours are classics.
That's a great question. And it's a great question to ask a Liverpool fan from Portugal Corner. And I gotta say, Darwin is a better buy.
Okay.
He creates more opportunities.
But then let's factor
wholesale.
in.
That's another £5 million to Benfica.
Yeah.
Thank you. If
Yep.
Chris from the Portugal Corner says he was better.
It's in the email transfer. It's on the way. You'll
What
get
about
it shortly.
what about this deal? You got Jota and Luis Diaz for like
Jota did not come direct from Porto.
he didn't, but he's a Porto product. If you could, would you trade in Darwin to have Jota and Luis Diaz, or would you rather take
kinda
Darwin
hypothetical.
over those two?
It's a weird hypothetical. I would rather take Jota and Luis Diaz over Darwin, obviously.
Full striking lineup.
Jota's,
there.
Jota's
sure.
better than both of them.
Right. Possibly Klopp's last battle with Pep Guardiola there, at least on these teams.
Possibly, probably.
Yeah. United beat Everton 2-0. They select two different penalty kick takers this game. Bruno scores the first. Rashford takes the second.
I like that. I like having two different penalty kick takers.
Shake it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Rashford's taking these weird penalties now. He thinks he's Bruno.
It worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruno's just kind of snuck in there. Bruno's almost got saved, but it went in the net. He hit it well enough.
He said that was too close for comfort. Rashford, you got to take the next one. This guy's getting close.
And then and he also Bruno had a nice free kick on target, but it wasn't quite tucked in the side, so savable for the goalie.
Not enough tuck. Nuno Espirito Santos is Forest, lose to Brighton. Forest at 3 points ahead of relegation. CD Barros asks, is Nuno Espirito Santos just a championship level manager?
Ooh.
Should he just go back down and do that dance in the championship?
That's it. Back to the championship. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where he fits in. I guess he crushed that Al Ittihad, but what does that really mean?
I mean, his one opportunity to really prove and do something was Tottenham, I guess.
Yeah.
But even like, it's always an uphill battle, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you can be like a relegation saver coach. Like keep teams up.
Yeah.
The Wolf.
The Wolf.
Yeah.
Just do defense. He
Let's bring him to TFC.
his best run was that little bit of Wolves when like they had all the Portuguese guys and he was playing them all, and
But even then,
they
it
were
was
organized
like-
defensively, and they did kind of well.
Brother, ooh.
Guys, that's a little sediment. That's from the wine. That's called
Disgusting.
sediment. You don't have to eat it, but you can if you want.
Evan, chew your sediment.
No, thank you. But yeah, even like when he was at Wolves, they're kind of boring at that time too.
Look, I would love for him to just be like, he'd be a great character for us on the Portuguese league, but I know
Ooh,
they don't
yeah.
pay as much as the championship. Championship probably pays more, but at some point, championship teams are going to stop hiring him. Premier League teams are going to stop hiring him, and then he will coach
For Gimenez.
Family. Yeah.
No,
He'll go to
honestly,
Greece.
Oh, don't wish that upon him, man.
We won't be able to watch any of his games.
Fucking A.
Highlights
Or
otherwise.
I think I'd take him back at Porto at this for another run. I think he'd be interesting now that he has more experience in the world.
Yeah, Porto are going to need a new coach,
I
right?
need someone.
Why?
Homecoming.
What's happening?
Yeah, Sergio's probably just
Supposed
leaving.
to leave, maybe.
It's been there for like 9-10 years. It's about turnover time. President's probably going to change too.
Yeah, if the president changes, Sergio will probably change it, but who knows? He might stay.
Who knows?
Who's Vilos Boris's friends?
Daniel
He's
Souza.
going to coach the team.
Daniel Souza.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Close with him. He was his assistant manager at like Chelsea and Spurs and Zenit and all the other teams he went to.
Oh, that's probably going to happen then.
Yep, most likely. Tina and Danny Motta both score as Genoa meets Monza in a 3-2 match. Win goes to Monza and the Berlusconi boys. Danny Motta, banger of a scissor kick there.
Wow. What a goal.
Wow. Yeah, fantastic. And then these guys, probably about the same age, probably like direct rivals for who's going to be the next up-and-comer, next Portugal striker. Vitinha also had a very nice finish.
I don't think Moto will ever be the Portugal striker, to be
Hey,
honest,
give
but
him a chance.
I think
We're going to lose him to Luxembourg.
Give him a look. Groom him, for God's sake.
Groom this man.
I
This
think
podcast is sponsored by Manscaped.
I think it was a great to get that much contact on it and like really hit it when your feet are up in the air like that, like he didn't slice it at all. Pure. He hit that one pure, as they say in golf. A lot of golf references today.
We love the overhead kicks, the bad ones and the very great ones.
And the ones that are called off by referees. But yeah, if you haven't seen Danny Motta's goal, go check that shit out. It's pretty spectacular.
Yeah, that one is available on Twitter or X, whatever. They didn't take that one down for some
Nope.
reason.
I'll tell you what, Vitinha missed this. I did not know he was on Genoa.
Yep.
We probably told you.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it didn't clock. It
Yeah.
didn't seep
Yeah.
in
Didn't stick.
Oh, you
until I see the man in the jersey in the game scoring a goal. And I'm like, oh, I guess he's
Yeah.
on Genoa.
I agree with that statement.
Marseille said we were sold false goods. We only watched the highlight package.
Yeah.
They saw him in training and they said, what is this shit? This guy sucks.
They gave up too easily.
Yeah.
Well, because they have Aubameyang. Big deal.
How
That
they're
guy's getting old.
They're French too. I think that might
We
be it.
want to return this product. We did not do our homework.
We are French. We were just smoking the cigarette.
We made a bad investment on this Vitinha. In Germany, Bayern crushed Mainz like 8-1. Kane scored a hat trick. And I think Alphonso Davies came off injured and like broke his tooth or something.
Oh.
Yeah, he got hit in the head pretty hard.
We're
right?
gonna
I
need
saw.
that tooth for when Canada plays
we got
Trinidad.
Trinidad coming up soon. Mighty soon.
Yeah, the game's at Tooth Hurdy.
Ching! In France, Gonzalo Ramos scores 1, and they tie Reims 2-2. And he almost scored 2. The other one was like an own goal, but it like kind of bungled off of him.
Well, he had 2 very interesting goals, if you ask me. One right off his dick.
Yep.
Dick goal. We know he has a big
Little
dick.
goal, yeah. Yeah.
He likes to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On and
yeah.
off the field.
Yep. And the second one, like they don't teach you this in striker school, but he toe punted it like he was playing soccer baseball. This guy,
Toe punt.
You just gotta get
Soccer
it in.
baseball.
soccer baseball.
Chris, were you a legend on the soccer baseball field?
You know it.
With that foam ball.
Yeah.
The little foam.
Like, how do you make baseball more interesting to a European kid? Use your feet, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not huge in Europe. Soccer baseball
I wish I knew about.
should be.
I wish for
bring
soccer
it there.
baseball I knew about the Trivelo when I was young.
Oh, that could trick
Yeah.
him.
That would have been great.
It's like a knuckleball.
It'd be sick too if like so you have to pass with your feet too, right? So like you get in the outfield.
Do you?
No, I'm saying it would be sick if you did because it's like you kick it and then it becomes like dodgeball almost, right? You have to chuck that big ball to your hand.
Yeah.
The throwing, yes, like dodgeball, but the fielding more like baseball.
Well, were there ever any,
And
were,
soccer baseball.
No, wait. Were there ever any rules saying you can't kick out of the outfield?
No, there's no rules in baseball that say you can't kick.
Dude,
That is
I don't think it's a
And there's
rule.
no rule that a dog can't play. too.
that's not in the rule book, yeah.
Air Bud can definitely play.
Airbud soccer baseball. Okay, now we're talking.
We're on the
Call Hollywood. Let's go. So, Gonzalo Ramos heating up though.
Yep, he's cooking.
They were gonna give up on him in January.
Well-
They said, "How do we offload this guy?" Much like Vitinha in the Marseille in same league, French. And
These
Patrick
Frenchmen
said,
hate us.
Patrick said, "Hold up."
Hold up. Let him cook.
That's right.
Let him cook. Let him simmer.
I think one of the big things that turned this around. I don't know, not one of the big things. I'm just kind of, what am I doing? I'm kind of just like extrapolating here. Mbappe said, "I'm not coming back."
Yes.
Coach, I think, is going to use him a lot in Champions League because he wants to win the Champions League, and Mbappe is the best player in the world, so you're going to play him. But they got the league won, done and dusted. It's like, let's give these other guys a chance. Let's prepare for life after Mbappe.
Exactly, and that's like the best thing for Portugal for the Seleção.
Yeah.
Because we need strikers.
Yep.
Who else we got? Jota's out.
The legend, the man, the
legend,
myth.
yeah, the
Cristiano Ronaldo,
yeah, the-
40 years old.
The old legend, yeah.
And if we ever have to play Switzerland, this guy can score 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Andre Silva just scored a goal for Real Sociedad. Probably the worst goal of the entire game and just a terrible rebound off a save. But, hey.
But a goal nonetheless.
Hey, whoa, we got Danny Mota waiting in the wings, baby. Wow, no one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Andre Silva's. I don't know
he's
if he's
dusted.
going to get called.
I don't
but
think I want to see him anymore.
No.
No, get him out of here.
I can't imagine he'll get called.
Mota would be cool. I mean, it's good to have a like young dark horse kind of striker guy.
You know
right?
what level Andre Silva is? And he played on Porto too. Andre Silva is this generation's Hugo Almeida.
Ooh.
I think Hugo is better.
Oh, nice.
I actually agree with that as well.
Really? That's
Yeah.
an interesting one.
You know, Hugo
Some
Almeida.
nice goals.
Yeah, Hugo Almeida had some nice goals on Porto, but Hugo Almeida, there was tournaments they weren't playing him, and I was like, "We're playing Postiga?" Like,
Yeah.
Bento had a hard on for Postiga though. It made no fucking
It's
sense.
a sporting thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's politics.
Politics.
The Greek league, Danny Podence scored.
That's right. We couldn't watch it
There's
though.
no evidence that happened.
Well, it's on live score. It happened.
It's not on YouTube. It's not on Twitter. There's no video evidence of this. We tried to watch 6 different highlight compilations alternate to FIFA.
I have a friend of a friend, the guy that works the hot dog stand in front of the Canadian Tire. He told me that his brother Nick was at the game. He said it was a beautiful goal.
Oh, Nick was there.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah, Nico.
Nick, and Nick.
Nico Giacomakis?
Yeah. You know him?
Yeah.
Oh.
He owns the
He works
diner.
the hot dog stand.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But our not prophecy, but like what we said came true. We said, "You go to Greece, we're never gonna fucking hear from you again." And it's like literally true. We cannot find this clip.
Yeah.
We don't even know if this game happened.
But we'll
No.
keep trying.
We saw highlights with no goals. It was all fouls.
Yeah.
Very depressing.
If I had money on this game and I lost, I'd be like, I need proof. I need actual proof. This shit
What
happened.
happened? This week in Toronto, TFC debuted at home at BMO Field on a rainy ass night. The whole week, the weather was great. It was like fucking spring. The weekend hit. Saturday was rain. Sunday was fucking like -12. It was freezing.
Yeah, Canada in March will do that to you.
But
It'll happen.
the
Lousy
whole
March
week was
weather.
nice. Why can't we have a nice weekend?
Hey, winter's been good, all right?
Yeah.
Could be worse.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Appreciate it.
After 80 minutes, Lorenzo Insigne stunks atop the box for the only goal of the game. The Italian is firing.
That goal was freaking sick.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
And the whole team celebrated like crazy.
I'm gonna call it stonk of the week.
Lorenzo put his arm around Herdman.
Oh, that was a beautiful moment.
They hugged, embraced.
Hopefully that's some foreshadowing for the season.
The team camaraderie looks great.
I think that's a message to the Bradley boys. Freaking, you got a man on the inside, fucking working for the coach. You can't have that shit.
Yeah.
We all knew that was gonna go bad. He loves Herdman. The Italians love Herdman.
They do, yeah.
Insigne probably helps that they're eye level, right?
Yeah.
They're both little guys.
Yeah.
We're in our Hobbit era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
And,
Hobbits are running this team.
You know, Herdman always had good camaraderie. Even on the Canada team, he had good spirit. He said the fucking stupid thing against Croatia, and that killed our tournament.
Yeah.
But,
I hear he's a motivation guy and he's not like a tactics guy.
oh, yeah.
I can see that,
He's
yeah.
a stale 3 in the back, 4 across the mid.
Motivational speaker, Tony Robbins sort of
Yeah.
coach.
Yeah, Emilio Estevez, D too many ducks kind of guy.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
You think he's having them do quack, quack, quack?
In their own way, maybe.
What's the Italian thing for that?
Manja, manja, manja. I don't know. I don't know.
Manja, manja, manja.
Andiamo.
Eat, let him cook.
Yeah.
Nice win. What are we at? A loss, a win, and tie, or 2 ties?
I think 2 wins.
2 wins and a tie.
2 wins and a tie.
Yeah.
Unbeaten.
Not too bad.
Looking good.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I was watching this game with my girlfriend. She's like a big TFC fan. And she left the room right before his goal happened. And I screamed. And she got really mad. And then the next day, Liverpool played Man City. And we needed a goal. I was like, leave the fucking room right now.
Usually it's you.
I know.
You're the leaving room guy.
I know.
Chicks TFC, Chris, you guys could come out to York United game. You gotta learn the York United way.
Stop pushing your cheap knockoff.
No, they're much better. It's much more interesting.
Yeah.
The 9 stripes, baby. That season starts April 21st. Home opener, Sunday, 4 o'clock. Come out for that. It's going to be good. Playing Hamilton. It's going to get rowdy.
That's on Sunday or Saturday?
It's a Sunday at 4.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
I don't want to make any promises.
No, you said it. In other news, Canadian women's team, their Gold Cup run comes to an end after they played the USA in a game that looked like it was played in Santa Clara Stadium after a downpour. This was a fucking embarrassment to soccer.
Pretty bad field. I've seen worse in the Portuguese league, though.
CONCACAF should be ashamed of itself.
I feel like, Benfica played Guimarães in like a worse field the other week or like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean,
Not worse
the
than
Portuguese
this.
league cannot really criticize. We're Portuguese league fans. We cannot really criticize CONCACAF on pitches. I mean,
There were parts of the pitch that were like pretty playable, but I mean,
I don't
that
know.
shouldn't be a thing.
that's
though.
like that's like when you're.
Dude,
It's like
if-
when you're playing football in the yard and you're like, we got to go over there. Make
That's out
the
of
ball.
bounds.
Make the ball go over there. That's where
Oh, yeah.
the grass is good.
if the ref did the drop the ball thing and he did the little kick in the puddle, like there's no way.
Yeah, those spots are pretty bad there. Yeah, you just got to go around those puddles.
These people can't even dribble in it. This is disgusting.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh,
He's tripping over the ball because it gets stuck in a puddle.
yeah. Well,
Great
it-
game though.
it
Last minute
happened.
tying goal, and then it goes to extra time. Right?
What is that?
The ball's not moving. Yeah.
There's no drainage system?
It's a soaked pitch for a
It's a back
semifinal.
pass.
That's pretty rotten. Yeah.
Never do a back pass on fields like this.
No. Yeah, big mistake. You can't be doing
Splash, I was making a pass.
I think that's on the Canada player. You shouldn't be doing a back pass.
I think you shouldn't be playing on a field that is that disgusting.
You know what? I always say this to people, like whatever the stake is. Like sometimes they're playing pool and they're like, "This is a terrible pool table." Well, you know what? It's bad for both of us.
Yeah, you're
You
playing
know,
on the same
yeah.
field.
Bad foosball table, bad pitch, whatever it is.
Just stay away from that bump on the pool table.
Exactly, right? Like, come on. We're both dealing with the same bullshit here.
Fine. Stonk of the week.
Lorenzo.
I'm going Insigne.
Insigne, baby.
Well, I'm gonna throw a Geny, but okay, Insigne wins.
Wasn't Geny IBBCB?
It wasn't IBBCB, but I think so. I think it still qualifies.
It was an IBB with cheese.
The
With
Vizela
cheese.
guy.
Thank
The
you,
Vizela
Justin.
guy had a nice whip too.
Yeah, that's a
Not a stomp,
runner-up
more of a whip.
or a little bit of a whip.
Yeah.
And I want to shout out my boy, Kokchu, with a nice curler. It wasn't a stonk of the week, but it was a beauty.
Yeah.
And that's my boy. And
you love
I
Kokchu.
ride with him.
Oh, yeah. You're
But
a
I w-
flip-flopper.
No, I will say though, it will be interesting to see how Schmidt uses Kokchu in the next few games. It is Ramadan.
Ooh.
This guy's gonna be hungry.
He played well, though.
Hungry for goals.
No,
These
it
guys
just
always play.
started today.
And you know
Yeah.
what? Goals are not food, so he can score goals.
Right, but he's gonna be hungry.
This
Hey.
isn't anything new. Saul has done it so many times.
Sometimes it makes you better. Sometimes it makes you closer to God.
Yeah,
You see the net.
that's true. He did.
You're clairvoyant.
Kokchu did acknowledge God after he scored the goal, and I did say that's good because that wasn't you, Kokchu. That was God. God did that.
God did this a lot.
But God did. DJ Khaled.
Drew, I wonder. Last week, Chico Conceição won it in the vote.
See, you can't put a Benfica guy in there. Then it's not gonna be. Yeah, Benfica guy would have won it.
Was there Benfica in the vote last week?
No.
After they lost 2 games, why would there be?
Yeah.
But yeah, Chico won it last week. Who do we give it to this week? Bum, bum,
Jota?
bum.
Yeah, I like Jota Silva.
Jota Silva. I like that.
That was the first thing that came to mind. Danny Mota, maybe,
Oh,
for a
that's a great goal,
little
yeah.
Puska goal.
Vitinha, Gonzalo Ramos. Dick goal.
The dick goal
It's
and
not
the
every
punt.
day you score with your dick.
Punter and the shunter.
Vote.
You gonna put it to the people?
Okay.
You know what? Now that I have the vote, I'm like, I don't want to make a decision. You know, let the vote
Okay, so
go.
Jota Silva, Danny Mota, Vitinha, and Gonzalo Ramos.
That's right.
Yep.
That's the vote. We're going to throw it out there. Let us know what you think. Thanks once again for listening. Hit us up on the social at Portugal_Corner on X, at Portugal Corner on Instagram. Join us on Patreon. Listen to the after show. Listen to us on Palma Radio. And if you do YouTube, we're on YouTube. Email us at theportugalcorner@gmail.com. Subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Take a minute to leave a rating or review. Smash that like button if that's an option. And yeah.
Smash it.
Smash that. We'll do a Patreon.
Thanks for joining us.